4-down territory in your opinion?
Well, I think so. Definitely with the score being 17-2.
8 in the box. Frakes to the air. To the end zone. Passes. Caught! Touchdown Aggies! Cordell David with the grab in the corner.
Sometimes you don't know what you have in practice because some guys just aren't practice players. I wasn't. But when the lights come on, let's go get it. That's Gavin Frakes right now. Threw a straight up dime in the corner of the end zone. The ball spinning nicely to the outside behind the defense.
They'll start this drive at the 14-yard line. Pavia with some room this time, makes the first man miss, cuts it inside the 5, and he's in for the touchdown. One play after the muff punt, Diego Pavia gets his first rushing touchdown of the season, and just like that, the Aggies have life.
Yeah, but it's just that quick, Eric. It can happen. You get a big play, a turnover. Now you're in a dogfight again, and here we go. Buckle up. It's going to be a good one.
And it's that missed tackle there.
Yeah, nice run by
Knight
Pavia.
gave him a shot, but ultimately helped him go into the end zone.
The defensive end built.
He had 13 tackles for loss last year, 5.5 sacks, 10 quarterback hurries, 7 pass breakups with that wingspan. It's only a matter of time for him before the stats keep coming. Pavia is able to turn away from that one, looking for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown, Aggies!
Wow. Nice play by Pavia there. Sure looked like there was a clip right at the end. That was close. Right at the tail end of that play. May have looked like a block in the back, but it could have been right in the corner. Nope, he got in front of him. Nice block.
Second rushing touchdown of the night.
Parker, former JUCO All-American, and now he's got him at the 1-yard line. Handoff, fighting up the middle, and he's in. Amonte Watkins, the TCU transfer, gets New Mexico State on the scoreboard.
Just a physical downhill run right here for Watkins, bouncing off of some contact, backing into the end zone.
4th and a short one. Aggies will go for it. Thomas again. First down and more. Star Thomas is gone. Touchdown Aggies.
Just what the doctor ordered. Bring everyone up. 4th and short. They're saying we're going to stuff you. Offensive line steps up, creates a crease. That's all Star Thomas needs. And he takes it the whole look. Everyone's just crushed down. We had a great push-out block at the end there. There's no one left. There's no one in level 2 or 3. Star just walks into the end zone.
Aggies need the 18-yard line. Frakes will keep it again. Gavin Frakes calls his own number. His first career rushing touchdown. Aggies in front early.
Nice keep by Gavin. It had everyone fooled. I was a little bit confused up front here too, so he's reading. He's seen everyone go off and try to chase down the running back, and he rides it hard and pulls it out the last second, and there's no one there because everyone took.
It's Jamani Jones who is in at running back. Heavy package for the Aggies with J.J. Jones at tight end, and it's Jamani Jones who sneaks in. Touchdown Aggies. Their 3rd rushing touchdown in the first quarter plus.
Adam, I just can't say enough of good things about that offensive line up front there. You know, Coach Mitchell has done just a fabulous job coming off some big games, but look up front there. Look at him get the push. And, of course, Jamani Jones, he's in there pushing as well. But without that 1-2 push.
Aggies go to the Wildcat. Frakes will motion out left. This is Jamani Jones in the Wildcat trying to plunge it in. Touchdown. The Aggies use the Wildcat, and it's Jamani Jones for the 2nd time tonight. Frakes will pull it. He dumps it off, and it's caught. Tomas Whitford. 3rd and goal from the 1. Here's Watkins, and he dives into the end zone. The 2nd rushing touchdown in as many weeks for the transfer from TCU, Amante Watkins.
Tempo, you come back with the tempo, lots of tempo in there, create that little gap. Amante just sneaks in there and gets that TD.
Fullback is Marsh. Deep back is Star Thomas. Gavin Frakes will hand it off to Thomas, run straight up the middle. Touchdown, Thomas. The 6th Aggie rushing touchdown in the previous 2 games. And they get this one out of the I formation. Old school football.
You know, they had everyone up on the line of scrimmage, so you put 7, 8 in the box, even more, because you have your defensive backs that are up tight. Look at how tight everyone is in there. There's just not a lot of places you can go, and it's just smash mouth football. Adam, you're right. It's I formation. Here I come. What are you going to do about it?
Third penalty on the drive. Watkins in the backfield. So is Jamani Jones. They fake it to Jones. Front side pressure. Franks will throw, and it's caught. Amante Watkins, touchdown Aggies.
Well, Adam, before the game started, you talked about, gosh, where's Amante? We got to get him in the game. It's just amazing how you do that sometimes. And here he is, gets out of the backfield. We lose track. He's a trackster. He's a speedster. And they find him in the open. But I like Gavin's patience in there. He's going to take a pop because they're coming. But Amante gets out of the backfield, right down the field. Gavin takes his time.
So the ball's at the 31 of UNM. Pistol back is Star Thomas. They fake it to him. They throw it downfield, and it's hauled in. Cordell David, his 2nd touchdown as an Aggie.
What a dime. What a pass by Gavin. You know, Coach Sanchez says, Cordell's a guy. And I said, hey, what about this? What about that? And he's like, hey, you know what? Cordell can do it. I'm telling you right now, he can do it. Hey, Coach Sanchez, Cordell did it right there. Look at Gavin sitting back in the pocket. Nice composure. Good blocking up front by the line. He throws a perfect pass downfield there. Cordell brings that in and lights it up. And Coach Sanchez is right. He can do it.
Cordell David, the Aggies have Tomas Whitford at tight end. They also have Trevor Stevens in. An I formation look once again. Fullback is Marsh. Deep back is Star Thomas once again. They run it right for Thomas. Angles up into the end zone. Star Thomas, his 3rd rushing touchdown this year. Good as well so far in half 2.
Here it is, the power I. You can see all of the clutter in the middle, just too much in there. So he did the next thing. It's like, well, I'll just bounce it to the outside. And you're trying to pour it right there, right off tackle, but nothing. You couldn't have got a yard that way. But bouncing it outside, he can walk it into the end zone.
Jamani Jones, the running back here for New Mexico State. Pavia fakes the jet sweep, looking downfield. They will take a shot. It is complete to Jones, and he's into the end zone untouched. A 39-yard touchdown strike, and the Aggies have a chance to tie this one up.
It was the perfect time for offensive coordinator Tim Beck to dial up a play-action play where you could take that shot down the field, and Jamani Jones springs free. There's your play action. You get the running back out of the backfield. He's passed off to a second-level defender, and Jalen Stewart.
UMass took a 13-10 lead heading into half. Just 6 points scored in this second half with 3:48 to go. Pavia escapes trouble, goes downfield, touchdown Aggies. Terrell Warner on the reception of 28 yards.
What a fantastic job by Diego Pavia in the pocket.
They go 88 yards, Gresh.
And you can see the play action pump, and I think that might have been a design play for Pavia to flip it out and instead recognized it wasn't there. Look.
They've only allowed 1 touchdown in the previous 10 quarters. 3rd and 8 for Lamar. Heavy pressure, intercepted. Andre Selden, pick 6 for the Michigan transfer.
New Mexico State. You put a little pressure on the quarterback, nowhere to go with the ball. You have defenders, a secondary in the correct positions, reading the quarterback, and you just look to step in front of one that was thrown right to you. In this case, it was right to him, but you still have to make the catch and take it in for the score. Lots of pressure up front there by Lazarus. puts pressure on there. He has to dump it quickly. I don't know if he didn't see him standing there. He just stepped in front of it, as you can see right there, and takes it to the house. What a start, Adam.
From the one, the fullback is Eric Marsh. I formation look, Pavia under center. Deep back is Jones. Handoff goes to Jamani Jones, reaching for the end zone, and he is in. The extra reach for Jamani, his third touchdown as an Aggie this year rushing, and the Aggies go ahead by 2 scores in quarter one.
You know, when you got someone up front like Marsh blocking for you, it's really easier to push it in the end zone. It still takes a lot, but you can see everyone in there. Good push by the offensive line. Jamani continues to push in there. Very strong guy. You can see Marsh up front picking up that linebacker as well, blowing everyone off the line and allowing Jamani to get in there for that score.
So first and goal from the 4. Pavia, a great start at quarterback. He hands it off to Jamani Jones. Second effort, and Jamani Jones will squirt into the end zone. His second rushing touchdown this afternoon.
Out here with some pace, some quickness to it. There's trips to the right, and it spread everyone else out. Give the ball to Jamani when they're spread, and let him push it in there, and he's did it.
Look, the fullback is Marsh. Deep back is Gans. They fake it. Pavia throws. He has a man. It's caught. Tomas Whitford, his second touchdown catch of the season. His 4th in 2 years as an Aggie. Aggies capitalize on 4th and 2.
That was a nice call by Coach Beck right there, where you had kind of the fake where you're going to go play action. You sneak the tight end across the back of the end zone where you have your fullback. You have him up front there, so it's kind of flooding the area, and no one's accounting for him. And
Pavia on 4th down will throw. Thomas with the catch. He turns, he cuts upfield, he high steps, and he barrels into the end zone. Touchdown, Star Thomas, and the Aggies score a touchdown on 4th down for the second time here in quarter 2.
I think he just sneaks out of the backfield, and then I think Diego is just trying to dump him the ball, see if you can fight for those extra yards for the first down there. You see him coming out of the backfield there on the right. Nothing happening downfield, so he dumps the ball, checks it down to Star. Star breaks a tackle, and at the end there, someone pops him, and it's like, well, if you're not going to tackle me, he's a big load. We already talked about that.
Second down and goal. Pistol back is Young. Trying to reward him here. Young runs left, and he's in. The first collegiate touchdown for the Midland native, Mykylin Young. The first of many, Danny.
You know, the nice thing about that is you get these young players in there and you want to reward them because they're out there grinding away at practice all the time. And most of the time you end up getting beat up. And so now when you have a chance and an opportunity to touch the ball, if you can be rewarded by getting in the end zone, then that's great news. The other is he's able to show off some of the moves that he has. I'm really expectation is you have to do that every single game, play good.
Second and goal from the 1. Gans the running back. They give it to him, and he is straight up the gut into the end zone. The first collegiate touchdown for the Missouri City, Texas native, the sophomore Tim Gans.
That's good. That's good running right there. That's good, strong running. But a lot of that too is from Coach Beck, the offensive coordinator, saying, "Let's give Gams the ball. He's worked this hard. He's gone down this far. Let's get him the ball and get him in there." But I do want to point out, look at the offensive line in there. Look at the hole that they've created. They're just moving their guys off the ball.
He ran right through Devin Nicholson, who's 6'2", 224. He was hanging on for dear life. Second down and 1. They run the option. Space for Star Thomas. He is inside the 5 and in for the touchdown.
And then they get it to Star, and he powers himself over the goal line through the defenders for the touchdown for New Mexico.
Motion man Bryce Childress. Frakes, keeps, evades. Frakes still upright into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Whoa, Gavin Frakes.
a good job by Frakes following his blockers, following his players to get to the end zone. You see him following the blocks, allowing those blocks to develop, and powering over to the...
Jerry Kill says, I like him. He's used to winning. He knows what it takes. And he's looking good so far. Converts another one. This one could go. Touchdown at New Mexico State. Jonathan Brady got free and would take it the rest of the way. The Aggies strike first.
Yeah, that's really good play design right there. Get that trips formation, the bunch trips formation. See right here? Comes to the outside, get 2 to the inside, and then he's the trailer, the third trailer to the outside. Really nice, right up the sidelines, good catch, good throw, good finish of the run. The Aggies strike first.
Brady, the freshman out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
Got inside run to the right side.
Pavia pulls it out, and he will walk it in. Diego Pavia found the end zone through the air. He finds it on the ground this time as the Aggies go in front.
Yeah, good job right there. They had the inside run to the right side, but they used that to fake right there. They set the fake to move the linebackers over that side, and then the linemen do a great job on the inside, be able to turn the hips and create a seam right there and a kick-out block to the outside.
Entire second quarter, they get the turnover, and they come back on again. Up 7, a chance to add to it. Pavia down the middle of the field. Completion inside the 20, inside the 10, and all the way to the end zone. That's the running back, Star Thomas. He was carrying flames with him.
That is a well-designed play. Be able to get that action, bring the backers up, and then sneak Star Thomas out of the backfield on a little bit of an angle route. Just a well-designed and well-executed football play by Diego Pavia and the New Mexico State Aggies. They got it rolling right now.
Diego Pavia. So now in Liberty territory, 50 seconds remaining. Couple of timeouts still remain for the Aggies.
Get that bottom of the screen right here. You got press man coverage. You can see him take a shot. He was looking there.
Yeah, loads up, fires far sides, has a man, it's caught. Touchdown, New Mexico State. Pavia to Cordell David, and it is all Aggies.
He had either shot right there. He could have taken the shot to the boundary side, but he made the decision to go up top. I think Liberty rolled the safety over to the boundary side, so he came off of that, took the shot up top, and delivered right to the outside shoulder. Perfect throw, great catch, touchdown. You're going to see what you saw earlier. Offset, and then just that power run in between the tackles.
Pavia keeps it. Star Thomas leads the way, and Pavia walks in for the score. His second rushing touchdown of the day, 5th total TD, and the boos are starting to rain down here a bit at Williams Stadium.
Just another well-designed play, and keep the ball in your hands, your playmaker the whole game, and you can just see Liberty just doesn't have any punch. There's no punch on the defensive line. There's no punch on the linebacker. Little piece of hair hanging down.
Yeah, he's got that swag. Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing. Johnny Manziel, love it.
He is just one of those kids, and listen, I'm sure, in fact, I watched an interview with him before the season, and in a 5-minute interview, I think he mentioned 4 or 5 times that he's considered undersized. He plays with the chip, and this entire New Mexico State team is playing with the chip on his shoulder today. Jamani Jones, 49 yards to the house. Listen, this one is done. The Aggies have come in and just dominated this game in all facets.
Yeah, take a look right here. They run it. They try to run Darrell Johnson down the line. Linebacker, I think that's Dupree, gets caught up in the wash, and then he's just off to the races. There's absolutely the strength of Liberty's defense has been their defensive line and their linebackers and their ability to get in the backfield for kind of the cross block right here. There he comes in motion, bringing him down. It's a cross block.
Pavia keeps it, walks in.
Yep.
Diego Pavia
has accounted for 6 touchdowns today. In the previous 9 games this season, he had accounted for 6 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's almost too easy. See it coming from a mile away. So a cross block, counter look. Chip, you see right here. Fullback comes across, chips to the outside, picks up the corner, seal it down. Everybody commits to the inside back on the run.
Untouched.
And he walks in untouched. It's either the second or third time they've done that exact same play down.
49 plus points in 2 of the previous 3 games for this Aggie offense. And now they're up to 22 points per game. They've only committed 4 combined turnovers in the previous 7. And Diego Pavia, making his 7th start this year, has been a big reason why. He has a man downfield. It's hauled in. Jonathan Brady, his 2nd touchdown in as many weeks. 50 yards away. The Aggies strike first on senior day.
Wow, what a play right there. You see Diego kind of looking at the field, looking at what's happening there, trying to get his isolation to figure out who he wants. You can see he's looking to the right. He's looking at Jonathan all day long thinking, you know what, he's got the speed. He can take that guy, and he did. And not only that, but Diego puts a perfect pass to him right there. Jonathan, that hasn't changed. He's always been that player. He's just now feeling very confident and understands the offense, and they're making good catches, which are really boding well for the whole offense.
Pavia making his 3rd straight start. Fakes it to Amante Watkins. He's going deep. He has a man. It is hauled in by Justice Powers. His 1st touchdown as an Aggie and his 3rd year as an Aggie on senior day.
Hey, you know, Justin, he's the #1 receiver for us in the number of catches, but he hasn't broke through on a TD. But what a way to break through. Sees him out there, little play action. Look at Coach Sanchez right there, giving him a big hug. Very proud of him. Play action, he steps back. Diego knows what he wants to do with the ball. I'm going deep, I'm going downtown. Justice Powers pulls it in and walks it to the end zone. And I'll tell you a little story Coach was telling me after this play.
First play is a pass again.
Oh.
Cordell David, his 2nd catch, streaking down the far sideline. It's a foot race for David, and he outruns the defender, Austin Chilton. Touchdown, David. 70-yard strike from Pavia, who has thrown for almost 220 yards in the 1st quarter.
You know, play action. Early on, I talked to Coach Sanchez, and I was asking about Cordell, and I said, tell me about him. It seems like he's hurt there, and he's been a little bit banged up for that. He said, that guy has some wheels. He has some speed. You watch out for him. Well, right there, they better watch out. Play action, had a little post pattern coming back across the middle, hits him in stride, and he shows us that speed.
Leading the Aggies in carries in his 1st year in the program. 2nd and 7 for Pavia. Fakes it to Jones. Front side pressure. Gets away. Uses his legs again. Fires it downfield. Has a man. Foot race for Childress. The St. Louis native Bryce Childress into the end zone. Diego Pavia, his 4th passing touchdown in half 1.
That is just a great job by Diego right there, and for Bryce for staying with the pass pattern as well. Diego gets out of trouble. Little play action. You see it right here, kind of a naked boot, meaning no one's out there blocking for him. He's open. I thought he was going to run it right there, but you can see his eyes continuing to look downfield. Bryce stays with his guy. He breaks away a little bit and waves his hand, and Diego just picks him right.
They need the 6-yard line. Motion man is Brady. They fake the jet sweep to him. Pavia under pressure, spins to his left. Running room for Pavia. He's going to run for it. Open space, Pavia inside the pylon. Running touchdown for Diego. Rushing touchdown number 6 for Diego Pavia. His 4th in the previous 2 games.
You know, that's all Diego right there. As Coach talked about, we get players in the right position, but sometimes you need players just to make play. Everyone is covered downfield. Nothing you can do. Someone leaked through. He spins out of it, keeps his eyes downfield. But see, there's no one after accounting for Diego, so it's like, I'm going to keep the ball, and I'm going to walk this one in.
Malachi McLean, who come up with it. Gavin Franks at quarterback. Hands it off to Jamani Jones, and Jones is in. 2 yards away. Jamani Jones, the rushing touchdown. His 6th of the season, his 7th overall touchdown this year. And the Aggies take advantage of the fantastic field position.
Well, offensively, I don't know that they had a lot going on, but defensively, they make a stop, put him on the 2-yard line and say, guys, can you finish it from here? Jones said, yes, I can. Give me the ball right over my big line, and here we go.
From the 1-yard line, pistol back is Star Thomas. Jordan Parker in motion. They hand it to Thomas, and he bulldozes his way into the end zone. A touchdown for the Homer, Louisiana native. First touchdown today for Star Thomas, his 5th rushing touchdown this year, his 7th touchdown overall.
This is just straight up smash mouth football. Line him up in there, give it to the big guy right over your best blocker, and let's just push it in there, and that's exactly what happened.
So Weston Egan now the Aggie quarterback. Stretch handoff to Amante Watkins, showing off his speed. Look at that young man go. 20-yard line, 10-yard line. Amante Watkins, the speedster from Houston, flies in for the touchdown.
All year, we've been waiting to say, show us the wheels. We know you got them. And it's just like so close every play. It's like, oh, almost there, almost there. In this case, it's there. He turns the corner. No one between him and the goal line but Green. And look at those wheels. Don't look back. Take it to the house.
Warner's also a senior out there. Weston Egan back to throw. Fires for the end zone, and it's hauled in. Touchdown catch for Jonathan Brady. His 2nd touchdown catch today, his 3rd in the previous 2 games.
Well, we talked about Weston's arm and his ability to get the ball downfield. In this case, it's his accuracy. He canvasses the whole field. He checks Jonathan coming across the middle, sees the opening. You can see that opening right in there, and he leads him perfectly with a perfect thrown ball.
2nd and 5, David the man in motion. They fake the handoff to him. Pavia throwing on the run. He finds Thomas, spinning, end zone, touchdown. New Mexico State's on the board first. A 15-yard touchdown pass from Diego Pavia. And this Aggies offense looks good.
And that was a true RPO, run-pass option there out of Diego Pavia. You see him put it in the belly, then he reads the defensive end as he steps up, as Diego Pavia steps up in the pocket.
So let's see if Thomas can punch it in for the Aggies here on 2nd and goal. Pavia keeps it, throwing end zone, touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown completion, but we do have whistles. Eric Marsh, the tight end, completes it. But let's see what the call is.
Holding. Defense number 6. The penalty is declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
And it's a well-designed play. You got Marsh, 48, lined up at that fullback position. A little play action to Star Thomas, and then you just slide Marsh out into the flat. Nice, easy throw by Diego Pavia, and a nice touchdown. You get 7-8 yards on 1st down. That's great stuff for your offense. It opens up the playbook.
Bowling Green showed pressure. They back off now on 2nd and 2. There's a hole for Watkins right up the middle. Amante Watkins, a 45-yard touchdown run to the house.
You just kind of felt it, right? The last couple times Amante Watkins has touched the ball, that he was close to taking one to the house. We talked about it. I've said it a couple of times. He's a 10-4, 100-meter guy. You get him in space, in open field, you're not catching him.